Hello everyone. We are in my backyard today because I have finally been able to get me something that I have been wanting for a very long time. And it is was right there in that box. That is the crate that it came in on. I decided to buy a new one. I wanted my first one to be new so I could learn on it good. So got it all set up. Got my storage building rearranged, and let's check it out. And I was able to get me a Grizzly G4000 919 lathe. Let's check it out. Long-time viewers will notice that I've now moved my press to in front of the door, and my sandblaster right here. This right here is a thing of beauty. I've played with it a little bit. I have not cleaned it yet. It still has all the cosmoline on it. But this is the Grizzly G4000 919 lathe. It's one thing looking at all these lathes before I purchased one thing I never could understand was this is actually a 8 3/4 inch swing over bed and not a 9, but they still called it a 9. I don't understand that, but I was able to get me a Grizzly quick change post. This is for the larger ones. It said it fit the 9-inch to something lathes, and according to Grizzly, this one would not work on here. But I took off the original post, the original tool post. Took off the compound slide and knocked out the stud, drilled it out and tapped it to this, which is it was a M14 by 1.5, I believe, thread, and it's tapped. It's in there, and I've already played with it a little bit. I played with the knurling thing that came with the quick change post kit, and it turned out pretty nice. Got some steel and aluminum bar stock off of Amazon, and this does have the hole that goes all the way through. So I got the stock. It's actually in there a little bit, but I am not a machinist by any means. I know I will make mistakes, so I'm learning as I go, and will be getting better and better as time goes on. But I need to make some, I guess you call them bushings, for my antique riding mower, for the steering system that I'm going to be upgrading the steering system. And I've already drilled a pilot hole. I've already drilled my pilot hole in the center. One thing that it came, one thing nice that the quick change post came with was this attachment here, which is nice. So I could do various things with it. I could actually do some milling stuff with that if I wanted to, maybe. I don't know. But everything that comes with the lathe is right here. Some extra gears, some basic tools, I think these are dead centers, and that's a live center, various other things, and I already got some various things, various cutting things for the lathe. So, oh yeah, one cool thing that it did come with a oil bottle, and the original spout that's on it actually fits perfect on the liquid wrench machine oil bottle, and it fits perfectly, and it's not tilted over or anything on the side, at least on this one. So that was really nice. And let me take some measurements of my antique rider over there, and it's kind of hidden, you can't really see it. Gonna take some measurements and gonna see if I can make me a couple of bushings. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, it did also come with these. I believe these are steady rests. And one of my projects I'm going to be working on is this little fan right here that y'all may have seen hanging up in the background for a while. The shaft in the middle of the fan has got a wear spot that is causing a really bad rattle. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be welding up that wear spot all the way around. I'm going to chuck it up in here and then turn it down to fix it. So I've got a bunch of projects in mind for this lathe, and I am really going to enjoy having this thing. So let's get everything set up, let's get some measurements, and let's start cutting. Alright, well, as it turns out, the outside diameter is actually perfect for what I need. So all I need to do is bore out the center and cut it to length. So I don't have any dicum yet, so I'll use the Sharpie. 40, but that's all I have right now. I don't want to keep up all my machine oil, so I will be getting some. Well, here are my first official parts that I have made with this lathe. And they fit on there perfectly. And how they're going to go. Going to have this heim joint right here. Going to have a washer. This is going to go through the spindle on through the tie rod connection on my mower, and then there on the other side, and then the nut on there. So let's go over to my mower and see if it fits. Alright, well, here it is. This is my I think it's the early 1960s, 1963 I think, Aaron's Emperor, and this is what I'm upgrading. Now this one here was the first one I cut. I didn't have the parting tool set right, so it was kind of chattering a little bit, and it kind of moved a little bit a couple of times. So I definitely need to do more research on that. But it left a lip on this side. I filed the lip off the other side, but with that lip, it actually sits in there perfectly. That's exactly what I wanted. Now, see, washer, that. And there we go. There's no wiggle in that whatsoever. It's a bit of an upgrade from the washer, plastic bushing, and cotter pin. So this is going to be replaced. I've already got the rod. I need a weld to the end of that. I'm actually going to machine the rod down to fit in there, so it'll have a better connection. But yep, I think I'll work on that tomorrow. But yes, this is my first parts that I have successfully made on my new lathe. And machinists are probably screaming at their phones and their computers, screaming all the things I'm doing wrong. But like I said, I'm just getting this lathe. I've never worked a lathe before aside from a brake lathe, and that was many years ago. But I am very happy. I've got these parts made. Now I can, it's actually going to go together a lot better than what I was originally planning. It's going to be a lot more low profile, which is really what I wanted. But the reason why I'm doing this is because with the wheels straight, the bar was kind of turned a little bit. Not to that extreme, but the bar was turned a little bit, and I want the handlebar straight when I'm going, not turned a little bit. That's really annoying. There it is. There is my my new lathe, the Grizzly G4000, and I'm really glad I went with that one. And I'm going to be doing more research on how to do stuff, how to set stuff up. The more I use it, the better I'll have stuff set up, and there we go. If you liked the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.